Hey gang. As you can probably tell, I'm a lot happier today. It is taper time, my favourite time. So cardio was pulled today. Did my last cardio session yesterday, which was 60 minutes, and I feel so much better today already. Like, I think a lot of it was mental, but I mean, my legs and stuff were hurting, but I think the worst of how I was feeling was like mentally. I was just dreading doing cardio every time. Even when I was actually doing it, I was enjoying it, but just the thought of doing it, I knew that my legs would hurt and I'd feel tired afterwards, so then it just made me dread doing it. But we did some good rounds this morning. I hadn't really been wanting to practice my posing because I was so tired, but been practicing it this morning. Went really well. Gonna do some more this evening, and then tomorrow we are starting the linear load, so I will bring you along for that. So we're going to gradually up my carbs all the way until Sunday, which is show day, and then obviously on Sunday we won't go crazy on carbs, but we will be doing them pre-stage because that seems to be the way to go. My body seems to respond quite well to carbs. Like, I get a decent pump after my sessions at the moment, especially considering I'm quite flat and I'm not eating a lot of carbs. I was on, so the past few days, because I don't know if I've mentioned it because I was just not in a good way, but I have been on 950 calories, no carb on rest days. Obviously training days I have about, I think it was about 40 grams of carbs from rice, and that was my only carb meal, but obviously I would use that when I was training so I wouldn't feel like I had any more energy. And then I was doing 15k steps and an hour and a half of cardio every day apart from Monday. So I was not in a good way. I was crying every day. Honestly, it was so bad, so bad. Dev got the worst of it because I was just telling her every day how miserable I was, but feeling good, excited for the show day, and yeah, just need to get it done. I need to just, I'm excited now because I'm like, after this show I would have completed everything that I set out to complete, so I'm excited. And then I get to tackle the reverse after that, which again I'm very excited for, so the next phase. But yeah, I'll bring you along for loading, and yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Morning. I am 57.9 this morning and I feel like it's all come off my face. Look at these bags. It is 6:30. I was waiting for it to get light because it wasn't light enough to take my check-in photos, so it's now light enough. So I'm going to go out and get them done and then send them to Ella, and then she's going to plan out my loading for today. I think we're starting it today or tomorrow, depending on today's look, but I have a feeling that because we've dropped today that we're probably going to start it today. So yeah, it's Wednesday. It's a work day, like office day, so that's why I'm getting it to her early. I went to bed at 9. I wonder whether this will continue post-prep, because I actually quite like going to bed this early and getting up this early. But yeah, I literally go to bed at 9 and I get up at 6. Today I got up at 6:30 because I was a bit tired, but yeah, like I go to bed so early. It's just, I'm tired. It's not, and hungry, so I want to go to bed because then I'm like, the sooner I go to bed, the sooner I get more food. But yeah, anyway, in good mood this morning. Legs are feeling a bit tired today. I think they're still a bit fatigued from obviously the cardio. They're still recovering. Alexa off. Oh my gosh. So yeah, they're still a bit fatigued from the cardio, but I'm sure that that will go by the weekend. So yes, I'll take it with me and we'll do check-in. It's so cold outside as well. Like, I love autumn, I love it, don't get me wrong, but in a bikini, not so much. So yeah, it's definitely an autumnal morning this morning. But yeah, let's go check in. Cold, really cold. Not sure I want to take my hoodie off. Right, 10-second timer on the mobile. I balance it on a chair, even though I have a tripod, but you know, I just like the thrill of it. Oh my gosh. In we go now. Right, gang. Not sure about this turtleneck, but it's fine. It's cold and I'm freezing, so we're gonna work with it. I'm wearing a skirt as well, but I might change that. Honestly, office days, never know what to wear. It's only one day of the week. Struggles. Anyway, plan of action for today. I don't know the macros, but I know what I'm having in each of my meals, so I'll tell you that. So, first two meals are the same. So 250ml of egg whites, 1 egg, which I've actually made. I love this meal so much. There she is. And then 100 grams of veg. I have peas, because it's all I have. And then on my lunch at work, I am going to go to Sainsbury's and get some more frozen veg. I usually get either the mixed veg or the green beans, but as we know from the vlogs, green bean gate seems to be quite the issue, where there's just none in stock anywhere and it's really annoying. And I'm not buying fresh green beans because they're really expensive, and I go through like 300 to 500 grams a day. So yeah, that is meal one. Then we have 120 grams of chicken, veg and dark chocolate, which I need to get out of the cupboard. So that is being taken to work. And then we have oats, which I'm very excited about for my third meal. So I've got 50 grams of oats, 30 grams of Perform Whey, 100 grams of frozen berries, which again I need to get on my lunch, and then 10 grams of dark chocolate. And then meal 4 and meal 5, I'm telling you this because I'm at work, so I'm not going to be able to really show you my meals today, but the other days I will be able to show you my meals. Meal 4 is 100 grams of veg, 50 grams of rice, 120 grams of mince, and then meal 5 is salad, 50 grams of rice, 150 grams of tuna, and 10 grams of dark chocolate. So yeah, that is the plan for today. So we are basically trying to gradually up the carbs, so that I think that's why we're doing it in the last 3 meals, so that it's like not all day today, it's like little bits here and there. I'm gonna eat my eggs, and then I need to sort out this so that I look a bit more presentable. Heaven! How are we, gang? I have got home from work. I've had 2 carb meals. I will insert photos here, but the physique is looking fuller. So basically, with this linear load, we're doing smaller amounts and like building them up. So we've only done 50 grams of rice with both my evening meals, and then we did I think it was 50 grams of oats with my third meal, and then the first 2 didn't have any carbs. And last time when we did the carb load, because it was quite large amounts, I was just saying to Ella, like as I was eating it and then it was like digesting, I got like just like a burning feeling in my stomach, not painful, But you know when you're like hungry and you just have that feeling in your stomach, I was getting that as if like my body was just burning the carbs as soon as I was eating them, whereas I haven't had that today, and I feel like it's because we've introduced like little amounts, so it's not too much that my body's just like, oh my god, I need to use this. So yeah, I think I've got it down. And obviously it's Wednesday, so we've got 3 more days of loading, so lovely stuff, very excited. So yeah, 3 more days of loading, I'll bring you along, and then obviously I'll probably do separate like night before and show day vlogs for all the tanning and stuff. But yeah, more food going in tomorrow. I very much enjoyed my oats. Yeah, I need to order a new flavour of protein because my white chocolate and my cinnamon donut are both running out. I've only got a lot of chocolate orange, so I think I'm going to buy another like more savoury one rather than like chocolate. So I might get sweet and salted popcorn or maybe cereal milk. Haven't decided yet because I haven't had those in a little while, but I'm going to do an order this weekend I think. So yes. Morning gang, excuse the state of me. The glow up has not begun yet. So, plan for today. I've had my eggs already. That meal hasn't changed. So it's just 1 egg, 250ml of egg whites. Then we're running carbs in 4 meals today. We are looking fuller. Excuse me. We're looking fuller, but obviously because it's been like overnight, flattened off a little bit. But yesterday, at the end of the day, we were looking decent in between meal 4 and 5. Me and Ella were just saying, I think my body just needs a simple load, like not fat loading and then a very high carb load, like just introducing little bits of carbs. Like we're not doing any peak max this time, we're not cutting water, and we're also gonna be introducing carbs on show day, which we didn't do last time. So yeah, lots of changes from the last one. So meal 2, which is pre-workout meal, I'm training at lunch, so I'll eat that about 11 and then training at 12. So I've got 50 grams of rice, 120 grams of chicken. Post-workout we have 60 grams of Frosties, which I'm very happy about. I haven't had Frosties in like 2.5 weeks. Haven't had them since before the other show. Yeah, haven't had Frosties for ages. 60 grams of Frosties, 30 grams of whey. Then meal 4, 100 grams of veg, 50 grams of rice, 120 grams of mince. And then last meal of the day, 50 grams of oats, 30 grams of whey and 10 grams of dark chocolate. So yeah, that is the plan. Nothing else to really update on. Weight went up slightly. I think it was 0.3 or 4 of a kg. But obviously we've added in carbs, and like my digestion always takes a little bit to catch up. So yeah, I think after the first day, once my body has sorted itself out, then we'll be Gucci. The same happened after the last one, like the first day when I had the carbs, because I hadn't had like any or extremely low for the days before or like the week before. It took like a day for it to sort itself out. So yeah, always good. So yeah, it's Thursday. I have a coffee. I'm back on my coffee game because I need it for energy at the moment. So I was having decaf like after pretty much like 10 AM. I was having like a coffee in the morning and then another one at like 9. But now as you can tell from the bags, I'm tired. So I'm having coffees probably until like 2, 3. And then it means that when I go to bed at 9, 10, it is fine. So that's good. But yeah, and then also I'm only having 1 tea a day now with almond milk, because don't want to be having too much milk. Whereas obviously all my coffees are black, so that makes a difference. But yeah, about to start work, and I will see you probably for some post-workout shots once I've had some carbs. Absolute heaven. This is chocolate orange oats and I cannot wait to eat it. I love this so much. It's the only flavour of oats that I have. I've tried others, but I do love the chocolate orange. Also, just a side note, the delivery will probably come this weekend, but I ordered Neapolitan ice cream, which I cannot wait for. That as like a protein cake or just as like a shake. I've had it before as a shake and it is really good. Or in oats, I think it'd be really good. And then I also got carrot cake because I saw someone make carrot cake oats using protein powder and then they shredded a little bit of carrot and put it in with it. Ace idea if you ask me. Because obviously carrots are vegetables, so as long as you don't go too crazy on them, then that's not many calories anyway. And then it makes it feel like actual carrot cake. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this in front of the TV, chill out, done all my steps, and then on to the next day. Morning. So I've got my check-in back. We went down 0.2 of a kg this morning. Not the end of the world, it was mainly just my digestion catching up, I think. After 2 days of carbs, we're going to do slightly more carbs today to fill up a bit more, and we've also got tomorrow, which is why Ella started it a bit earlier. We started on Wednesday this week rather than the Thursday, because then we have an extra day of like filling up. So very happy about this. I have a bagel thin with my eggs. Can't wait. So bagel thin, 100 grams of veg, 1 egg, 250 ml of egg whites. That is my favourite meal, and to add a bagel thin to it is just banging. Then meal 2, 50 grams of rice, 100 grams of veg, 120 grams chicken, 10 grams of dark chocolate. Meal 3, 50 grams of oats. I'm glad this is a bit earlier because I actually prefer having my oats either in the morning or in the middle of the day. I think that's one thing next week, like depending on what my meal plan is. If I have any like cream of rice or anything like that, I think I'm actually going to have it earlier in the day because I prefer it opposed to having it like before bed. So yeah, 50 grams of rice, 100 grams of veg, 120 grams of chicken, 50 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of whey, 10 grams dark chocolate. And then meal 4 is 100 grams of veg, 50 grams of rice, 120 grams of mince. And then last meal is salad, 50 grams of rice, 150 grams of tuna, and 10 grams of dark chocolate. So yeah, I will show you a few more of the meals today. But yeah, so it's Friday, and then tomorrow is when everything is happening. I have a wedding to do in the morning because my sister's had someone cancel last minute, so I'm helping her with that. So hopefully I can get all my meals and steps in and stuff around that. And then I got all my show timings. Makeup 7:30, tan 9 AM, and then check-in at 10:30 AM, and then I should be on stage hopefully about 1:30, so it means that I can chill before, rather than running around like a headless chicken like I was last time. I literally had to like run and get my makeup done like an hour before I was on stage, so not ideal. But yeah, feeling good. Weirdly, I feel like I'm not even competing on Sunday. Like, I'm that chilled. So much more chilled than the last one. And the last one I wasn't even nervous. So yeah, exciting stuff. Look what's arrived. This is my protein powders. Let me just open it up and then I'll show you. Right, so these are the two flavours I got. I got Neapolitan ice cream and carrot cake. I'm heavily debating which one to have for my oats. I think I may have Neapolitan ice cream because I've got 10 grams of dark chocolate to go with it, so I think that might be quite nice. But, you know, we'll decide later. But also carrot cake and oats would be really good. Oh, decisions. Right, we have Neapolitan ice cream oats with dark chocolate. So I'm going to do a first bite. They're very hot. That's really good. I'm gonna have carrot cake tomorrow. Yeah, that's good, especially with the dark chocolate. I like put the dark chocolate in and then mix it all around so it's all nice and mixed. Morning gang. So wedding all done. I don't know if I said, but I assisted my sister on a wedding this morning because someone cancelled on her last minute, so I did makeup, and I ate my eggs this morning, and now I'm having carrot cake oats, and I cannot wait. This is a new flavour, never tried this. So yeah, and we're running the exact same thing that we ran yesterday because I definitely looked like decent this morning. Lot fuller, so yeah, that seemed to work. It's like 50 grams throughout the day, so like each meal, for example, 50 grams of rice with most of my meals. This is 50 grams of oats. I don't know the macros, but we're running like that weight of everything throughout all my meals, and it just seems to sit well. So yeah, 7k steps today. I'm getting my tan at 4:30. I'm going to pick up Dev on the way, so I'll bring you along for that. But yeah, food wise, everything's staying the same, so I'll just keep you updated, but feeling very chilled, like very chilled, not worried at all. I just need to go over my routine and my comparisons, but it's currently 12, and I don't need to leave until like 3:30, so I've got plenty of time. So yeah, exciting stuff. And then tomorrow I'm going to be up at about 5, maybe earlier. I might get up a bit earlier because I've got to do my own hair. So yeah, lots to do tomorrow morning, so that's going to be a busy day. But yes, very excited now. Once I got my tan on, I'll be like buzzing as well. I need another coffee as well because my energy was running out during that wedding, and also I've obviously only had one meal. So yeah, once I've had these oats, I will be bouncing off the walls and another coffee. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. How could I forget? I'm gonna do a taste test. So I've got extra cinnamon in there as well. That is really good. I think that's my new favourite. My favourites is chocolate orange, which I'm almost finished off, so I may have to order another one, even though I literally just had a delivery for 2 other flavours. But the Neapolitan just isn't as strong as the chocolate orange, like strong chocolate taste. But after next week, I might just add a teaspoon of cocoa powder to it, because I won't obviously be on prep anymore. But that might be a new first. Also, imagine that with carrot and walnut. That's what I'm doing on Monday morning. My pre-workout for my thing is going to be carrot cake with a little bit of shredded carrot in there and some walnut. Oh, it's going to be amazing.